Welcome to Fashionable Trash Talk. I'm your host, Ashley Aliyah. Here I analyze and discuss the fashion of celebrities and anyone influential. Hi guys, welcome to Fashionable Trash Talk with your host, Ashley Aliyah. So today we are going to be talking about Angel Reese. It's a lot to be said about her, but before I get into that, I have a few things that I would like to address from comments that I've seen and things like that. So I want to get that out the way first so we can, start setting the tone around here so people can know what to expect. So if you have been watching my segment, I guess you can call it, or series, whatever, you know that I have been doing a balance of Black, Hispanic, white people, using them as examples on the mood board. But recently I have been kind of using more African American women, if you will, for examples for hair, makeup, and fashion. Those right there for fashion, just because I feel like it's so many people who were so influential in the industry that are not spoken about nearly enough overall, but definitely aren't spoken about when it comes to what they contributed to fashion and beauty and hair. And what I noticed is that when I used white women as an example of like how some Black women should dress or X, Y, and Z, and it was like white women who were actually fashionable, I didn't get any of these comments. I didn't get any pushback really in the comments. However, once I started using all Black women, I started getting comments about, well, why can't the new stars just dress like themselves? And why do they have to be mirrored after this person? So I am a huge person on education and a huge person with the statement that words mean things. And some of the comments that y'all make, sometimes it's clear that you guys don't have, not all of y'all, but some of y'all don't have a clear grasp of what things are. So first, fashion and someone's career and what they're good at are totally two different things. I can love and acknowledge that someone is amazing in their career, but that doesn't automatically mean that they're fashionable. Two different things. Prime example, I love Drake. Love Drake down. I don't like the way Drake dresses. So if I were to do a styling segment on Drake, it doesn't mean that I love him any less or I don't care for his career. I'm saying that you're super talented, you're still my favorite rapper, but I don't really care for the fashion, so this is what we're going to discuss. So that's one. It's like y'all be too fanned out sometimes. They're just celebrities or influencers. They're not God. The same way y'all buck up y'all chest to talk about people in your everyday lives, about how they dress, how their hair look, how their makeup look. Why does it mean that we can't have that same opinion when it comes to celebrities? Why? Because they're celebrities or influencers? It doesn't make sense. So y'all really truly got to stop being fanned out. Like, it's okay to be a fan of someone's work, but like somebody commented, oh, well, Normani, that's my favorite artist, and I feel like you went a little hard. Girl, shut up, okay? And I hate to say it like that, but it's just like, I've critiqued everybody. Everybody I've critiqued and I praised. It hasn't been one-sided. So just because you're new to my content doesn't mean that, I'm just picking down on Normani. When in the videos did I say that she wasn't talented? That I said she wasn't beautiful? I said I didn't like her style. That's what I said. Someone commented, oh, she should be married after Janet Jackson and Aliyah. In what world? In what world? We're talking about fashion. Nothing about Normani gives Janet Jackson. The only, really, if we're being honest, really the only one out of the girls that actually truly gives Janet is Sierra. And her career is already established. So we're not doing that. And I've used Aliyah on, I forgot who board I used it, but it was even hair with just that. It wasn't fashion. None of these girls aren't given Aliyah yet. So that's why I haven't used the example yet. If it comes up, then I'll use them as examples. But it's just like, some of y'all are ridiculous. It's just like, y'all gotta cool out. Y'all truly have to cool out. And then it was another comment. I don't, do y'all know what mood boards are? I know some of my people who watch me know what a mood board is, but I don't think some of y'all have a good grasp on what a mood board is. When you're creating fashion, the same way you do anything else, you have to start in a specific place. That's what a mood board is. So if I'm saying that I believe that this person should be on this person's mood board, it's to give you a visualization of the vision that I have for this particular celebrity. That's what a mood board is. I'm not saying, I wouldn't be using 3 or 4 different examples if I truly, truly in my heart of hearts believe that these people should dress exactly like this celebrity and look exactly like them and they should match their career path. That's not what I'm saying. So it's just like, all conversations are not meant for everybody. If you don't get that basic fundamental of what my videos are about, then I don't make content for you, because I'm not going to spend time explaining to you why a mood board is important or why this person is influential. It's just like, I hate that it's such this culture that fashion doesn't have any rules and you can just do whatever you want. And it's like, no, fashion is built on things the same way any other career path that you have. It's built on things. There's rules and it's things that we follow and it's people that we use as examples. It's no different. And it's just like, I don't know. It's just, if you are going to get butthurt because your favorite artist is being critiqued about something, then don't watch my channel. It's that easy. You can go find someone who's more aligned with the beliefs and things that you have. But what you're not going to do is come on my page or channel, because of YouTube. You're not going to come on here and tell me how I'm going to create my content and what narrative, how I can speak about things. That's what we're. Okay, so this is Angel Reese. She's a WNBA player for Chicago Sky. For all accounts, she's a great player. She's about 6'3". I think she's a really cute girl. I don't really care for her fashion. She got her Vogue cover and things like that. I know she did an interview with Laura Roach, which I am going to discuss. And I don't think she's the next it girl, but I do think she has potential. And this is how I would style her if she was my client. And this is the direction that I think that her style should go in. Okay, so I have a few thoughts about Angel Reese. Again, I think she's cute. I love her height. I don't like the way she dresses. I thought that her quote for Vogue was a little premature, especially because at that time, we only really seen her in like $300 poster girl dresses. I do think that the direction her style is going in is based off of Laura Roach telling her he would like to see her in more clothes. But what I think is happening is that I think they kind of interpreted what he said wrong. What I feel like he meant by more clothes is just, okay, the obvious, be a little bit more covered. But I think he meant more like pieces, like more statement outfits, not cover up your entire body in a big denim outfit. And so my personal opinion, I would love to see her play up her legs more. I would love to see her dress less like an Insta baddie. I don't want that for Angel Reese at all. And that's what I think Law was referring to, like more clothes, like give more pieces, girl. I want to see you in that. We don't need anybody else that's giving the Instagram aesthetic. Again, I don't think she's the next it girl, but I do think she has potential. I would love to see her do like how back in the day, like with the female athletes when they used to go like on TV shows and have those little cameos and stuff. I would love to see Angel Reese do that. I would love to see her on the sidelines at a fashion show. I wouldn't even mind seeing her walking in a fashion show. But I feel like Angel Reese has this thing that WNBA players, I feel like the new WNBA players do this, where if they feel like they're cute and they don't look as tomboyish as the other girls on the team, suddenly they feel like they can just throw anything on as long as it's not tomboyish. They automatically feel like they're fashionable. They automatically feel like they're deserving of being in the beauty lane, X, Y, and Z. And it'd be like, y'all are not the first set of pretty athletes, beautiful athletes. We're not going to act like Lisa Leslie doesn't exist. We're not going to act like Layla Ali doesn't exist. Like, y'all are not the first round of girls who got into a profession and look more on the feminine side. So that's like my one caveat when it comes to WNBA players. I don't really see it as much with other female athletes, but definitely WNBA players. I feel like they kind of get a little too much dip on their chips sometimes when it comes to fashion without actually earning their stripes. But it's only because, hey, I dress girly and cute and she doesn't. So I feel like I'm more fashionable. And I would love to kind of see that narrative shift and actually see them put in more work fashion wise before claiming to be like fashion god. I think that Naomi Campbell should be on Angel Reese mood board for fashion. I think their heights are very similar and they have very similar physiques. I also think that Naomi Campbell did an amazing job at dressing her body where she still showed it, but it didn't come off as risque or cheap. I can tell deep down that Angel Reese, she's a young girl. She's like 22, 22, 23 now. She still wants to show her body. I don't need Angel Reese in a three-piece suit all the time. I'm okay with her showing parts of her body because she has amazing legs. So I would love to see her in more fashion that's like this. Yeah, of course, sometimes she could be covered, obviously, because especially in like gowns. With that physique, a gown would look amazing on her. But I also would not mind her in mini dresses. I wouldn't mind her kind of flexing the sex appeal, like versus maybe you may not do like a see-through mini dress, but you may have like your back out or your bust may be out or shoulder may be out or something like that. So I think Naomi Campbell fashion would cover Angel Reese perfectly. And I think it would really land her, as I always say, in the direction that she wants to go into. And I think she has the stature more than a lot of the other girls to actually pull the Naomi Campbell look off because she got it. She absolutely does. And it's so much versatility in it that I think will cover a lot of different parts of Angel Reese's personality overall. So that's my opinion on that. And so for her makeup, I think that Tyra Banks should be on her mood board. Angel Reese does this look where she does like a lot of pink blush on her cheeks. And I think it should just be refined some. And I think that Tyra Banks 90s type of makeup would be perfect for Angel. I think it will kind of give her that creative outlet, but still kind of focus on skin while giving her like those rosy cheeks that she likes. It's just kind of like more of a fine tune type of thing and leaning into her sex appeal differently. I want Angel Reese to give model. That's what I want her to give, but model correct, like not this Instagram model. I'm talking about like fresh off the runway model. That is the aesthetic that I would love for Angel Reese to have. And I think she has the range and potential to honestly really pull that off. People may disagree, but I really think she has the potential to pull it off 100%. Like, she's a beautiful girl. Now, for her hair, Janet Jackson. I would love to see Angel Reese outside of the Instagram hairstyles. I think we don't talk about Janet's hair enough. Again, we talk about her fashion and her dancing and her influence, but Janet had some nice hair. And sometimes it wasn't too over the top, but she played with color. She kind of played with layers and different styles and textures and braids. And I would love to see Angel Reese hair go in this direction. Again, if we're going for like that high fashion Model S type of look, I think this Janet Jackson would be amazing for her mood board because I think it would give her so much to work with that's outside of what the girls on Instagram are doing. Again, I do not want her like, girl, you are a star. Like, you are a star. Like, you shouldn't ever be dressing or trying to be comparative to any of those girls on Instagram. Like, I just want some originality in Angel Reese's look. And I think that Janet Jackson's hair would truly, truly 100% get her there, paired with the Naomi fashion and the Tyra Banks makeup. I think that will 100% be a full circle look for her. So that is how I would dress Angel Reese if she was my client. You can let me know in the comments if you guys agree or disagree. And if you disagree, just provide examples of which direction you think she should go in. Let it make sense though. Sometimes y'all be saying anything. But you don't have to agree with me. Just make it make sense. If you would like to book me for styling services, you can check out my website, www.ashleyaliyah.com. And if you would like to follow me on social media, my Instagram and TikTok is Ashley2_Aliyah. Okay, see you guys tomorrow.